Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching The Last Samurai. What do you know about this movie?
This is Tom Cruise, and I'm guessing he's a samurai.
Okay.
That's all I got.
I have seen parts of this movie. I don't remember pretty much anything except for maybe a few scenes towards the end of the movie. So we'll consider this your first time only. But I definitely have not seen this movie from start to finish. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the movie in its entirety.
This has been highly recommended to us.
Kind of comes along with the three of like Troy, Gladiator,
Yeah.
even like 300 a little bit. In all of those movies, The Last Samurai always pops up as a recommendation. So we've had Tom Cruise on the channel a handful of times. He always delivers an awesome movie, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, is he the tiger?
Captain Nathan Alfred!
Not too interested in coming out.
Looks like he's just getting drunk back there.
This is your last performance. You're fired. Now get out there. Gun that's winning the West.
Surrounded by a swarm of
So is he just an actor?
I think so.
Gruesome death.
like those poor bastards out there on the Little Bighorn.
Oh, I feel like that's off script.
7-shot capacity, accurate. 400 yards, 1 round per second.
That guy enjoys the show.
Mr. McCabe here will take your orders. God bless you all.
Well,
So he's not just an actor. Very much went through some real stuff.
yeah.
Been a while. It's good to see you. Nathan Algren, I'd like you to meet Mr. Omura.
We will pay you $400 a month.
Okay, that's more.
5 for each. How many other genuine heroes you got lined up?
Probably not many.
Captain Algren's study of the tribes will factor in our defeat of the Cheyenne.
Is the book a bunch of BS?
This is so embarrassing.
He's such a good crazy person.
I did what I was ordered to do out there.
For $500 a month, I'll kill whoever you want. Keep one thing in mind. I'd happily kill you for free.
Oh, damn. Got a lot of bad memories. Probably doing stuff he was ordered to do.
Yeah.
You may look at him, but do not speak, unless spoken to, obviously. If he stands, you must bow. Haven't worn it in a decade.
So many like customs you have to follow.
Yeah, at least he's not drunk this time.
They have no fear.
They're very brave.
Karerewa.
So young.
Yeah, right?
Thank you very much.
Wow.
That went well.
Right, you little bastards!
He uses no firearms.
You see, to those who honor the old ways, Katsumoto is a hero. He is samurai.
Oh.
Wow.
A word or two in the savage tongue. Cut his tongue out and boil him in oil.
Jeez.
Colonel Bagley, these people had nothing to do with the raids.
Oh, okay. It looked like there was a bunch of women getting shot in these flashbacks. Oh, and kids.
Aye. Down the sight.
Nice.
Well done. Oku dekita.
Much better.
Yeah.
I am ordering the regiment to move against the rebel Katsumoto.
If he does not shoot me, I will kill him.
Oh.
Putting the pressure on.
Can you fight under stress?
Load!
Oh.
Faster!
Shooting damage.
Jeez.
Okay!
That was kind of close, but that definitely showed his point.
Oh.
They're not ready.
The regiment leaves at 6 a.m.
Oh.
Doesn't care.
Sergeant Company, form on first company!
Apparently, he refuses to fight against Katsumoto.
Oh.
Sergeant Kent, did you hear my order?
I did indeed, sir. Shove it up your ass.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like this is about to be a massacre.
Man, what an image coming out of the smoke.
Can't even see how many there are.
Fire on my order only!
Getting close.
Oh. Fired way too early. Oh.
Just hit it! Fall back!
Oh, right into more samurai. Oh. Oh. Damn. What a combo attack. Oh.
It was like the flashback in the beginning.
With the tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, he's even holding a tiger. Still not done fighting.
Yeah, they can recognize there's more to this guy.
I think that's the only honorable way for a samurai to go, other than battle, I assume.
We are deep in the mountains and the winter is coming. You cannot escape.
Jolly good.
You say jolly good? He needs some medical. Yeah. Read his journal.
Provide a lot of insight.
Yeah, I mean, he had that vision, like you said, with the tiger and everything, so I think that's the main reason why he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty bad fever going.
Sake, sake.
It's surprising that they have him in someone's house, not like a, cage or something for a prisoner of war.
Right.
Looks like fever broke.
Yeah.
There's all different types of training going on. He was so interested on like their talents as fighters and warriors and stuff. I didn't even notice that.
You got a name, don't you? Name. Nama. You don't know what I'm saying, do you?
What a beautiful place.
I will practice my English with you.
You kept me alive just to speak English? And what do you want?
To know my enemy.
Just like he did.
The warriors in your country do not kill.
They don't cut the heads off defeated kneeling men.
A samurai cannot stand the shame of defeat. I was honored to cut off his head.
Yeah, he doesn't realize what was going on.
I have introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This is a very good conversation.
Who's the warrior in the red armor?
My brother-in-law.
And the woman who cares for me.
My sister.
Damn.
Killed her husband?
It was a good death.
The
And
woman.
now she has to care for him?
Yeah. Oh, he learned to take his shoes off? That's crazy. Man, how can you look at the kids and her now? He smells like shit.
They said he's a linguist, though, right? I wonder how much he's picked up.
That's like torture for her.
I know. Is it just because that's his sister? Or is it because he did kill her husband? Like, what's the reason?
Right. Could be a little bit of both.
Come in!
Uh-oh. You want a real fight? Oh. 2 swings.
I think he was looking for any excuse to get to do that.
Yeah.
I've yet to thank you for looking out for me yesterday. That is your job, correct?
I think he's to make sure you don't run away.
Yeah.
Teaching you the way of the Japanese sword.
Yes, indeed.
I wish to learn.
Read a book.
Both student of war.
And he already read your book.
His name was Custer.
I know this name.
How many men for Custer?
211.
Dang.
I like this General Custer. I think this is a very good death.
Well, maybe you can have one just like it someday.
What the hell am I doing here?
Didn't like that.
Everyone smiles and bows, but beneath their courtesy, I detect a deep reservoir of feeling.
Oh, I do that all the time.
They devote themselves to the perfection of whatever they pursue.
Yeah, everything is just so intentional.
I have never seen such discipline. I am surprised to learn that the word samurai means to serve.
Little extra hit.
Maybe some more freedom of movement in that.
Well, I'm sure. Oh.
Too many mind.
Too many mind?
Oh. Too much on your mind. Oh no. He's tapping.
Okawari?
Oi, 聞いたか? Chawan?
No, not so fast.
Too much.
出て行ってもらってください。
Yeah, this is rough.
これ以上の恥ずかしめを受けるのなら死なせてください。
Whoa.
ヒロ太郎は戦で死んだ。変命だ。これもまた何かのおぼし飯かもしれん。
She's been very kind to me.
She hates you.
The way of the sword.
上手くなったな。
許し
Also, watashi, fire. Weru. Idega.
He's trying.
She sees it.
日本の男はこのようなことはいたしません。
Myojin.
Has he learned enough to apologize?
Gomennasai for your husband.
侍として本会を遂げました。あなたのすべきことをしただけです。お気持ちだけは。
It was huge.
Gotta be hard to like pull yourself back from such a personal situation to just see it as two people doing their duty.
No, you gotta get the ball.
Baseball?
No, not me. You gotta get the ball.
藤尾さんが3手で取る。5手だ。
Was that 5 or 6? What?
3?
That was 3? I'm trying to think, what is a move? Attack or defense? Too much on your mind.
Getting to know his enemy.
Like how everything else just got muffled out. Just like faintly hear the heartbeat.
Wow.
Oh, tie. That was huge. Oh. What the heck was that?
I was wondering when, like, the war was gonna start again.
Yeah, but these are not the same soldiers he was training.
No.
Are these like rival samurai? Oh, they got a clear shot with crossbows. Come on, follow your gut. Oh. Damn, get him back. Oh. Fuck.
Oh my god. Do you have a weapon on him?
No. Oh, she does.
This is So chaotic.
There you go. Oh, dang it. Oh, snapped his arm. That was so close. Oh.
There's so many.
Yeah, right? Oh, they're fighting so good together. That was insane. Just came out of nowhere and massacred.
And seemed to know that they were going to be, like, guards down with just that little show.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble finishing the poem.
I'm not a writer.
Yet. You have written many pages.
Yeah.
You have nightmares?
Every soldier has nightmares.
Only one who is ashamed of what he has done.
Wow, that's deep.
You have no idea what I have done.
We read your journal.
The Emperor has granted a safe passage to Tokyo.
Oh, wow.
When I took this, you were my enemy.
Jeez.
失礼。行きます。出世を出した。忘れません。
It's weird because, I mean, obviously they started out as enemies, but then he's been here longer than he's ever been anywhere else since he was a kid. And he's like fought side by side with these guys too. Well, they're all freaking out because it's samurai.
It's like some relief that he's still alive, but it's been a long time.
Oh, gave him his gun back. Wow. It reminds me of Seven Samurai when the samurai show up and the whole village freaks out and runs away. Got some more firepower.
This is a conflict.
My God, you are alive. After living with those savages, I can only imagine. Welcome back, Captain.
So smug considering he was the one who ordered the first battle where they were so extremely unprepared.
この勝本がいらざる時は死を賜りますよ。
いや、
なんという情けなきお言葉。陛下は民の思いをお忘れか。
どうすればよい。
Wow.
教えてくれ。
So he was the emperor's teacher?
お上は一点万丈の天使様であらせられます。この国に道をつけるのです。
I'm eager to know how many samurai have joined Katsumoto.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Our president's patience is wearing thin. Perhaps there's someone else we should be speaking to.
Perhaps there is someone else we should be speaking to.
Interesting.
Be looking forward to hearing from you.
And it's interesting that they're speaking with him and not the emperor.
May I offer you whiskey?
No, thank you.
It's a different man.
Katsumoto is an extraordinary man. Their ways have great appeal. Last year, we are not prepared to go to battle. But now we are ready. You will lead my army against him.
I appreciate the offer.
It is not an offer.
Excuse me?
We will make a new contract. Do we understand each other?
More of a prisoner here.
Yeah, exactly.
Katsumotoに近づくようなら、切れ。
A Moor has passed laws against the samurai.
Oh
my God, it started.
A law against samurai?
そんな頭をしてるから人たちにバカにされるのだ
ナチ様。Ogren tied up.
Oh.
やめろ
He was ready to cut some people up. Jeez. Talk about savages.
配当令をご存じないようですな。
勅令は全て吟味してある。
今や我が国は法治国家であることを忘れない。
栄養に身を打った愚かな国がか。
Dang.
勅令通り刀を廃棄していただきたい。
Where's the emperor?
恐れながら、お上のご意志であれば。
Dang. That silence was so loud.
されたければ、これを。
Wow. Well, these are the two followers
But I feel like it's going to take him a while to get back.
to the village.
Yeah.
I mean, right now he needs to just stop what's about to go down. Damn, he has nothing. Slow everything down. Oh! Oh. Damn. He ended up with 2 swords. Uh-oh. Snap out of it. Oh. What a clean cut.
That was a crazy fight.
President of the United States. What a lie.
Say it with confidence.
Oh. Well, everyone heard that.
Luckily, their shots are still garbage.
Right? Oh, Jesus. Not those shots.
Oh, there's a lot.
They got lots of arrows. Oh, no. Just gotta give enough cover. Does not look good. I just kept thinking of it being his village, but I totally forgot that that was his dad also. Jeez. What a loss.
That was heartbreaking.
お前も白人と戦うのか。
もし来れば戦う。
あなたが死ぬのが怖いのです。
I feel like they've all come to love him.
Yeah. As weird as the situation is, he kind of took over into that father figure for like a year.
行かないで。
敵の軍勢がやってくる。
Already? It would take him a while to get all the equipment there, but I guess not.
I'd say 2 full regiments.
Jeez.
And they have the howitzers.
It makes no difference.
How many men will we have?
Maybe 500, like General Custer, huh?
There was once a battle at a place called Thermopylae.
Oh, 300.
2 days the Greeks made them pay so dearly the Persian army lost all taste for battle. Take away the advantage of their guns, lure them close.
I know I am grateful to have partaken of all this, even if for a moment.
They're preparing. What a photo.
Oh, wow.
これを着ていただけたら嬉しゅうございます。
The armor. It's got to bring back a lot of memories putting this armor on. It's the nicest thing he's gonna get.
You will need this. I belong to the warrior in whom the old ways have joined the new.
Dang.
You and your fellows lay down your arms, you will not be harmed.
This is not possible.
You ride against us, and you are the same as they are.
I'll look for you on the field.
Said he would do it for free.
Is he ever really on the field? He was in the rear last time.
Perhaps you can use these for your book.
Godspeed.
Numbers against skill.
Yeah.
敵は我らにひざまずくつもりはないそうだ。
It feels like you're seeing like just 2 completely different worlds line up against each other. Ooh, just out of range. Oh, fuck.
Oh, they have like the flaming...
Oh, those like, yeah, balls, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I was very much in range.
This is not going well.
Signal the attack. I'd advise sending in skirmishers first.
Nonsense! Full attack!
Full attack, huh?
That was the plan though, right? Bring them close range.
Get him close.
They're coming.
They're like around the mountain too, so I don't even think the like second layer
of people can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent a lot of people to get massacred.
Wait for the volley.
Here we go.
Sending them in like that. Uh-oh, flaming arrow. Oh man, lit a ton of them on fire.
Surrounded.
What on earth?
What is happening?
Yeah, just cut them off. Oh. You can wipe them all out with just arrows.
I think that was the plan for the most part.
The attack has been stopped.
Send in the rest of the regiment.
What happened to the warriors at Thermopylae?
Dead to the last man.
Should have gone with more arrows first. Just slamming into each other. Oh, Bob!
Oh. There's too many.
They had reinforcements too. So much bloodshed.
Son of a bitch thinks he can win.
Oh.
Those like shots that were really far out, that was insane.
Just the scale of how many people were fighting.
We won't be able to stop them again.
You do not have to die here.
I should have died so many times before.
He's defeated. He must accept his shame.
The fact that this guy's still on a horse. Oh, he wanted him on the battlefield. Oh. Come on, get him. Oh. Oh. Damn. Yeah, just keep going. Just shredding them.
You have your honor. Let me die with mine.
I will miss our conversations.
Perfect.
It's like the perfect blossom or something.
Yeah.
At least there was a witness.
He hoped to his last breath that you would remember the ancestors who held this sword and what they died for.
I mean, Katsumoto just wanted him to hear his words.
You were with him at the end?
Aye.
This man fought against you.
It's always bad counsel.
Command me, and I will gladly take my life.
I have dreamed of a unified Japan. We cannot forget who we are.
陛下、この件に関しては、
大村、
私は国家のために全てを投げ打ってきた。
それが誠であれば、
Whoa.
屈辱を賜りなさる。
その屈辱に耐えられんなら、
Dang, yeah, you gonna do it?
この刀を与えよう。
He says he did it for his country, but he did it for his pockets. All right, that is The Last Samurai. What'd you think?
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah?
I I love that there was like little moments that were kind of callbacks to other films that we've seen, specifically 300.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the callback to 300.
Yeah, and then obviously there were some really powerful callbacks within the film to some of the moments at the beginning with the tiger. We saw that I think a couple of times.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the tiger obviously was a big deal, or at least kind of that dream.
Mm-hmm.
Even talking about, you know, the battles that Nathan had been in previously, fighting Native Americans, and kind of like the trauma that he had with that situation obviously carried over into a very similar situation here.
Yeah, I was very interested to see how this was going to play out. Obviously, Tom Cruise is not Japanese.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure like how he kind of fit into the picture.
Right.
And I feel like it was just perfect. Like it was perfectly done.
Yeah, I mean, it all makes logical sense in terms of the training of the military or bringing over, you know, modern weaponry, him essentially being captive, you know, and then it's just the culture and the way that the village was and the way the samurai and everything that, you know, changed his perspective. Not necessarily changed, because it's not like he was this huge piece of shit before or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think it's also very similar to Troy. You know, you have this moment in Troy where you have Hector and Achilles, and after Achilles like kills Hector, he kind of realizes like, damn, I have more in common with these people and the king of Troy and stuff. And he weeps over Hector's body. Like, just because people are fighting on two different sides doesn't mean that they're drastically different. So for Nathan or Tom Cruise to be originally fighting on one side and to end up on the other, it's not so far-fetched.
Yeah, I think the fact that obviously he was taken, we'll say captive, he didn't really have a way to leave, so I guess he was captive.
Right.
But he wasn't treated really as like a prisoner. He received the medical attention, and then I felt really bad. I think it's Taka.
Yeah.
I felt really bad for her having to like take care of the man that killed your husband.
It's a lot. And obviously she was like struggling with it, which I feel like, again, is very realistic. It's not like because there's this code or is this honor of like dying in war and the karma, even like Katsumoto brought up and stuff. Yeah, there's all of that, but it's still pretty difficult to get over the fact that this person is in your house and killed your husband and the father of your children. Especially for the kids, the older kid too, to know like, oh, you killed my dad.
Yeah, it was just very interesting to watch. And I think obviously I don't really know a lot about like the Japanese culture, really only like what we've been able to see in film, but it's just very interesting to see like the cultural dynamics and how, you know, Nathan was treated and how he was brought in and what things were important. And obviously Katsumoto was learning a lot from Nathan as much as Nathan was learning from him.
Right.
So it's just very interesting to see like two opposite ends of kind of the spectrum and how they were learning from each other. And
how much they also had in common, even though they were from vastly different places and vastly different cultures and stuff. You know, they were both students of war at the end. And I think there was a shared sense of honor. I think as Nathan, you know, spent more time there, he could appreciate this lifestyle in this way. I mean, he said that he had never seen something so perfect, or in the manner of like every time they wake up, they just pursue perfection in anything that they're doing.
Yeah, the discipline of everything.
Yeah, the discipline of it, the training of it all, how everyone is just treated, the respect and everything. I think that aligns a lot more with Nathan, even though in the beginning we see him kind of as like a drunk mess and stuff. I think he's a drunk mess because he's surrounded by people who are just drunk messes and are kind of slobs.
Yeah, I mean, he is obviously dealing with a difficult amount of PTSD from everything, and the fact that he had to do things that he didn't agree with. And now he's being thrown into this by the colonel.
Right.
So very interesting to see how much he's changed. I think in the time that when he's brought back and he's offered a drink, I think that was like, whoa.
Yeah, when he refused the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously changed and grew so much, but also at the same time, it's like that was kind of always in there.
Yeah.
Like that tiger was always in there. So it just kind of needed to be brought out. So I feel like it does make sense because it is, you know, like, okay, we have Tom Cruise and then a bunch of Japanese people. So it's like, okay, is Tom Cruise like the Last Samurai? But I don't think so. I don't think it explicitly says, but I think the Last Samurai dies with Katsumoto because he passes away. Tom Cruise is still alive, but they talk as if, or the era of the samurai is like over and stuff. So I do believe the Last Samurai is Katsumoto. I don't think there was any situation where Tom Cruise became a samurai or anything. He was just a warrior alongside them. And his role in the whole story, it makes sense. And it's very impactful and powerful to see these differences come together. And it's also like, sometimes you forget that you think it's like one enemy and another enemy or something. Like, this is essentially an internal civil war within Japan. So even the ending of the movie is heartbreaking too. I mean, when you have them just getting massacred, I mean, everyone is getting massacred on both sides.
Yeah.
And then especially the end of it, you know, you have the more modern military realize like, what the hell are we doing? And they, you know, take a kneel and show some respect for the defeated enemy who is essentially their neighbor.
Yeah. I think that was huge to see kind of the impact on the Western, like, guns and...
Yeah, influence or whatever, yeah.
Right. And obviously in the beginning, as Nathan is training them, like, it's going terribly, which is the whole reason that he got captured to begin with. Obviously, a lot changed in the year-ish.
Right.
That we see Nathan living with the samurais.
Right.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names.
I feel like we're like the colonel in the beginning who's like, oh, and this guy, I've given up on trying to pronounce his name. I was like, fuck, that's how I feel. Like, so stupid. But yeah, so we're gonna butcher these names.
Yeah. So I believe it's Omura. Watching him like be so excited to like use the new guns and everything like that. It just like takes on like a whole new life in seeing someone get so excited about like mowing down your fellow Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great villain because it establishes obviously early on that he's kind of like the snake in the emperor's ear, if that's a saying, I have no idea. But he's a snake and he's obviously lining his own pockets because it's mostly about his railroad and the samurai's difficulty in him completing his railroad. And he doesn't really care about his country or his fellow men because he'll send them into a slaughter. Even when the colonel, as stupid as the colonel is, in the beginning of that battle, he was like, hey, we shouldn't send everyone over this hill. Like, we don't know what's over there yet.
Yeah, he said, I don't remember what the word was that he used, but essentially just send like a couple people over there to see what's happening before we send half our men.
Yeah, exactly. So he was a great villain who just, you know, constantly did not display any honor or character or any desire to help his fellow men. He just, you know, wanted what he wanted for selfish reasons. And at the end of the movie, the emperor finally kind of catches on and was like, oh, I mean, if you love our people so much, you're not going to mind me taking all of your stuff and spreading the wealth around, right? And he's like, oh, never mind. I'll just shut up and, you know, back off a little bit.
Right. And then we have the colonel who is like a step down, but still a villain.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the end, he does kind of try to get into the battle. So it's like, I feel like it's trying to show you like a little bit more for him. But that also just provided the perfect opportunity for Nathan to get his revenge on him for everything he's done. That moment in the beginning was absolutely hilarious to me when he's like, I'd do it for free.
Yeah, I'll kill you for free.
Yeah, so obviously that was pretty satisfying death to see, especially for him to just be like throwing that sword knife.
Chucking the sword, yeah. That was something. Again, I think in the intro, I did say that I had seen parts of this movie, but I didn't really remember anything except for a few at the end. The only stuff that I really remembered at the end was I knew eventually Tom Cruise is going to have some red armor on. Totally did not know that that was the armor for the person that he killed that was the husband of the love interest.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember a final charge of the horses getting mowed down by the new guns.
Right.
So I only remember those two parts of the movie, but the overall action of the movie was incredible. I mean, there was some insane, awesome fight scenes, and then, you know, the scale of the final battle, you really felt how kind of important and just how much of a slaughter this was on both sides. I think it took time to even show the focus of, you know, Tom Cruise and Ken Watanabe kind of like looking at the battlefield and just like, man, we are just slaughtering each other right now.
Obviously, Tom Cruise with his stunts and all of that is always absolutely incredible. But these fight scenes were absolutely next level. From literally the one-on-one moments that they were having, the kids were having with their like fake
swords. Yeah, wooden swords or something. Yeah.
All of it. Like, it was just so intentional. And I think one of my favorites was the moment that Tom Cruise they're back, I think, in town, and Tom Cruise like beats up there's like a whole...
Oh, like the 3 guys and he has no sword or something?
I think it's more than 3 guys. They kind of circle him and it kind of brings back the tiger.
Oh, right. Kind of like slow motion.
Yeah, so you see the whole thing happen and then you see it again happen in slow motion, which I loved because it was happening so fast. It was so chaotic that I felt like I didn't get to appreciate exactly everything that was happening.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to get to see that like played back in slow motion.
Yeah, that was a cool effect, seeing the kind of the fight scene twice.
Yeah.
Once in normal speed and once in slow motion. Yeah, I mean, the fight was incredible. I mean, I'm thinking of like when I guess those other samurai attacked during the play and stuff, and they're like fighting inside the building and everything. That's like the real big moment where Tom Cruise and Ken Watanabe fight side to side. Obviously the one that you're talking about, but even like the little ones, like when he's, like you said, fighting the little kid with the wooden stick, or when he's fighting against, I'm gonna butcher the name. He's in so much stuff, especially lately, which is awesome. We just saw him in Rush Hour 3. Hiroki Sanada, we'll go with that. The fight scene with him when they're training and they're like gambling on how many moves it's gonna take. It's just so good.
I think there were just a ton of excellent scenes. And like you said, the scale of it, especially at the end, when it really like backs out and everyone's so small, but you can see like how many people are fighting. I took like a second and I don't even remember what we were supposed to be focusing on in that moment.
Yeah.
But I took a second to just kind of look down and I was just watching like everything that was actually going on. That would be something really cool that I would like to just watch that, like, you know, minute just over and over so I could really like gather exactly what was happening, because it was just so impressive that they're able to choreograph and everything for like that many people on that scale.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was real excellent in the action category and in the, you know, story category in terms of, you know, these different political and cultural situations and economic situations going on, the transition into the modern world, and all of that is in the movie. But also at the heart, you have a very emotional movie where at the end, I definitely had tears.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think the moment that you have Tom Cruise and Ken Watanabe like face to face, and he was just like, let me have my honor,
right?
Because you had yours,
right? Yeah, die by the sword.
Yeah, that was just such a powerful moment between them, because, you know, Nathan realized how important it was to him, and Katsumoto got his moment and his honor and got to keep that as well at the end. So just having the two men on like opposite cultural ends of the spectrum,
right,
like getting to finish out that battle together.
Yeah, and that was a message that made it to the Emperor. Unfortunately, he tried to talk to the Emperor with words and it didn't work. So this was another message to kind of show the strength and the will of the samurai, that yeah, even though we can transition into the modern world, we don't need to forget about where we came from and who we are as people.
Right. And it resonated with him.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
I think this is a great movie from top to bottom. I'm glad I was able to see it in its entirety now, other than just 2 random scenes at the end of the movie. I'm glad you were able to experience it. And it just adds to a long list of movies that Tom Cruise just kind of knocks out of the park. The supporting cast and everyone else around is fantastic. And I just love it so much. I mean, you kind of said earlier, like, you don't know too much about Japanese culture or samurai stuff. I'm also very ignorant on all of this stuff. But whenever I see something like this, especially just like that one line of just like that pursuit of perfection, I wish I had some of that in me. Like, I wish I had the desire to be as great at anything as I see in like something like this, or Seven Samurai comes to mind. It's just always so inspiring. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to change my ways probably, but I wish I did.
No, the discipline is absolutely inspiring, and it makes me feel so lazy.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like even something as small as like when Tom Cruise came in and had like muddy shoes and there was footprints, and Taka like immediately went to clean the floor. In that moment, I just thought there's so many times where I will get something dirty and I'll be like, I'll deal with that later. I'm like, why? Why am I this lazy? So super inspiring movie just on me wanting to be more disciplined.
Yeah.
But all that aside, a fantastic movie, great message, great action. So I thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish.
Yeah, me too. Thank you guys that recommended this. It was great. If there's any other war films that you'd like us to get to, we've done so many on the channel. But I think that, you know, there's still a great deal of great films we have to watch.
Oh, for sure. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.